Hey, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Crystal Cunningham. I was just going to wait for a few seconds to see if some people jumped on, but I really can't afford that because I'm working with limited time. So, once again, my name is Crystal Cunningham. I am a speaker, an author, and a coach and mentor to some. Okay. And I would like to consider myself really a master coach of confidence and clarity, a Christian coach at that, okay? Today I wanted to pop on really quickly and just chat with a couple of you just to tell you, I want to talk to you about 3 ways to identify when you are in transition, okay? Just 3 ways, just three for right now, just 3 ways you can identify when you are in transition, okay? Number 1, the vision will never match your reality. So when you're in transition, what you are being told from the Lord, it will not look like what he's saying to you is really possible. It looks crazy, just to be direct about it. It's just going to look impossible, okay? And that's your indicator. That's an indicator for you, letting you know that, okay, what God is saying to me and what I'm seeing, they're not matching up. And to be honest, they should not match up. There's no way in the world that what God is showing you, where he's trying to take you, should be looking identical to where you're at. He's trying to take you further than where you are. Okay, so God could be telling you that, you're going to be this best-selling author, right? But yet still you haven't written a book, but he keeps showing you this book. He keeps showing you this book. He's telling you that you are going to be this best-selling author, but yet still you haven't written a book, but you just keep hearing it, okay? Number 2, you will start to become very uncomfortable in your position at your job, your career that you are in, as well as your environment, because God could be transitioning you and out of your career as well as your current location. Okay. So how do you identify it is when I say uncomfortable, I'm going to speak to some of the women here. Some of us are mothers. So we know that when we are in the last trimester, how things start to become very uncomfortable. It's not like at the beginning, when you are all giddy and you're happy about being pregnant and, you might be going through the morning sickness, but once that's done and over with, then you get to the second trimester and you're pretty much okay. You're like, okay, you kind of got some normalcy with the pregnancy, but that third trimester come, the baby's getting bigger, you're getting bigger, the belly's getting bigger, and everything else is just starting to be enlarged, and you're becoming uncomfortable. Our boobs are getting heavy. We get weighed down with the milk. All of this stuff. Our clothes don't fit the same way they used to. We can't sleep really well. Just the uncomfortableness is on a high. It's like on level 100 for real. So it's the same feeling when you go to the workplace, you become very uncomfortable. I like to say it as it no longer brings you the fulfillment that you are looking for. At one time, the work that you would do, you would just feel really good about it. You would feel really confident in it, but it's lost its taste. It's lost you lost the desire to even do it. It's like the body is there, but the mind is not. The mind has now traveled on into the new thing that God keeps showing you. So that's another way for you to identify when God is transitioning you out of a place, okay? Number 3, when God has spoken to you, the intense you will the warfare will become intensified. I mean, to the level where you might think that you schizo for real, like you crazy, you're out of your mind, because one minute you down with what he's saying, and next minute you are like, I'm not with this. You're going back and forth, and it is a lot of that going on, the warfare, the conversation about whether you can do it or you can't do it. It just will look, it just will become an extreme at sometimes. It just, this voice, you'll just constantly hear the battle. You could wake up in the morning and you could be on fire for what God is saying to you. You could be you signed up for it. You already signed the contract, dated it, sealed it, put your stamp on it. I'm talking about the time you leave out your house to go get in your car, go get on your transportation. You have now just said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with this. I'd rather just stay where I'm at. You're going back and forth with that all day long, pretty much. So these are some of your indicators, so you can see, so you'll know that the transitioning is happening, okay? The double-mindedness, you become very plagued with this. I'm talking about an overwhelming at times. It becomes overwhelming. Another way that you can these are 3, but I want to just show you something right now. I'm in transition. I'm actually been in, this is my stage 2 of another transition. Bare walls. Absolutely nothing on the walls. That's just a little humor for you, but seriously. Those are the 3. So the vision never matches the reality. Number 2, you will become very uncomfortable in your current position or your place, your career, your job, your environment. Because when God is transitioning you, he's either transitioning you from out of a current position, or he's also can be transitioning you out of your environment, your actual location. He's telling you it's time for you to go. Number 3, once again, is the intense warfare. The warfare becomes extremely intense. And I just want to really kind of just lay on that just for a second. Just once again, it really, that conversation the internal conversation that you don't let nobody else hear, but you can be having it going on with sitting in a room full of people, that the conversation is going on. The doubt, the fear, the anxiety, the worry, the lack, the not enough, your support system, all of that. Then one minute you on a high, you like, yes, I can do it. I can go for it. I got it. You can see yourself winning. You can see yourself achieving it. You can see yourself conquering these things. And next thing you know, you're going back again. Okay. So these are some of the things that I just want to point out to you today. It's only 3, but trust me, there's a whole lot more. If you would like to, and I want to just offer you an opportunity to connect with me further. You can join me in my group called Extraordinary Women Leaders Society. It is where I help develop the confidence in leaders. I only work with extraordinary leaders. The women that are powerful, they are purposeful, and they are profitable. I'm going to say it again, that I help develop confident leaders who are purposeful, powerful, and profitable. It's Extraordinary Women's Leader Society. You can click on the link and join me in my group. I would love to have you, to connect with you further. Once again, my name is Crystal Cunningham. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you just for this moment. Have a great day.